Hey, what's up? Hope everybody's doing well. Brooklyn, say hello. Say hello. We are just chilling here. I'm drinking my coffee. I had a buddy of mine send me a text. I get these texts actually quite often, maybe a few times a month let me read it to you. Good morning. My name is Steve. I've recently purchased a property in Independence, Missouri. I'm in need of a landscape contractor. Could you please let me know if I can hire you for services? Then he replied, the guy texted back the address and said specifically, I'd like to get the flower bed design done with white river rock and a complete makeover of the front yard. I'm originally from Texas, where I'm recuperating from lung cancer and still hospitalized. I hope the job is complete before my discharge from the hospital in a couple of months. So these can seem like it's pulling at your heartstrings, and of course you want a job, and he keeps responding, but it doesn't make sense when you say it out loud. And this is why I text back my buddy. I said, if you're hospitalized from surgery with lung cancer, why would you buy a house across the country and worry about redesigning the front yard? Like, it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Another one that I get a lot is like, hey, this is Sergeant whatever. I'm leaving for the military. I get shipped off tomorrow, or I'm overseas. I need my yard cut, or a landscape job. We did a job for one of like a text similar like that, but it wasn't too scammy, and I never got paid for it. So, I just don't, if you feel weird about it, then it probably is. Like, if they're giving too much random information, like, it doesn't change the job or change anything to say you're in Texas, you're from Texas, you just moved from Texas, or you're hospitalized. Like, it doesn't quite make any sense. Here's my question. How do these scams work? Like, how is it, I can kind of like gauge on and read like, hey, something's not right here. Like, in this scenario, why you're in a hospital in Texas with lung cancer? Why are you worried about the front yard or the landscaping of a house that's across the country? So, do you guys have any ideas? Like, let's say you went out and did this job, or even went out and bid this job at the address they sent. Like, it is an actual address. What's the scam? Like, would you do the job and not get paid? Would you would they take your credit card some way? Like, hey, we pay via credit card, and then you accept it and they charge your account or something. I just don't know how it would work. Let me know if you guys have had any experience. Like I said, we've done one. I thought I was helping out, somebody in the military that needed their yard cut, and we went and cut it. This was this year. I mean, it seemed totally legit, and never got paid for it. And again, in that scenario, it costs us no money. If it is legit, right? If it was legit, and the guy really just went overseas, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with not getting paid for it. Legit, for real. He's overseas, serving our country. So the least I can do is give him a free mow, right? It's no big deal. But I still just don't know, is that a scam, or was that a legit, service member? I'm not sure. But I hope it was a legit service member. And then, dude, we're good to go. Clear out the account, no big deal. But yeah, let me know, like, how does that come back on you as a contractor if you do fall for one of these scam texts? Because it happens so much. It happens all the time. I would say, I think I said a few times a month. I mean, it probably happens once or twice a week. I get one of these random texts. So let me show you. I should show you this yard. Check out my yard. It is mid-August right now. It's been really actually incredible. It's been really hot. And then we got rain. We got a cool week. For August, I can't believe we're still cutting 90% of our weekly mowing accounts. Normally, late July and August are our slowest months for mowing, and we are full steam ahead, which is great. I don't know I don't know what September is going to look like. I don't know if we're going to have any slowdown this year, which is awesome. It's been hot, but it's just been like today's beautiful. Today's August 14th, and it's just beautiful weather. Our guys are out cutting, and everything's running. Knock on wood. Bam, bam, bam. Super smooth. So I just looked. There is 67 days until Equip Expo. Let me tell you this. If you are planning on going, you want to go, just do it. Just make the jump, but plan, dude, ASAP. Because hotels book up quick. So they're either going to be really expensive or anything close is just going to be sold out. And you're going to be driving like a half hour to get to the expo. Does anybody else chill on their stairs? I don't know why. I find this to be a comfortable place sometimes, playing with the kids or whatever. But Equip Expo, 50% off. Use my link. It's going to be a great time. We have really taken health seriously this year. Hopefully you can tell, right? I feel much better. I'm getting much stronger. I've lost 35 pounds. I got to like 215 probably in December 24, like November 2024, which is the heaviest I ever have been. And dude, I was like, I can't do anymore. I've tried to work out and then I fizzle out. So we found a great gym. Natalie and I got on board, and I've lost 35 pounds. I go to the gym every single day, period. I'll take a day off. Like Sunday, we had a scheduling conflict, and I was like, you know what? I probably need to take a rest day, right? But other than that, I go to the gym every day. We did 2 months of extreme dieting. That's when I lost like most of the weight, by just eating pretty low calories, just a ton of meat, no alcohol, no sugar, and working out and eating a lot of protein. So we're doing that again starting tomorrow. We've really been doing it with the food already, but starting really serious heavy tomorrow again. I want to lose 20 pounds before Equip Expo. It's just a great, like for me, it works best when I have a set deadline, like something to look forward to, right? I don't know why it just helps when I'm like, all right, we got 70 days, let's go. And so really my only problem has been just sugar and ice cream and treats and things like that is really the only thing that we're going to be cutting out. So I'll tell you the third thing. Hello, Brooklyn. I'll tell you, not only focusing on my health and working out has just made me have, look at that, I got a bicep vein. I never had a bicep vein, dude. But it gives me more energy, man. I can like crawl around and roll around with my kids. And, oh, yummy. Doesn't she look like a doll, dude? Oh my gosh, she's so cute. But, I'll just be totally frank with you guys. Today's Thursday. It's 11:30 right now. Hello. And we got to spend our whole morning. Hello, Natalie. Hello. We got to spend our whole morning sitting on our deck and outside with our baby and our kids and relaxing. And not only the 15 years that we've worked and invested into our business has allowed that to happen, but taking some chances. And dude, listen, I had a funny comment last night. I posted a Jobber video and they're like, how long is it going to take? I was wondering how long it would take until he mentioned Jobber, but I'll tell you, it's really changed our life. And it allows us to do this, you know. Not every day's like this, not every day's perfect, right? But we get to focus on what we want to do, you know, whenever, like on normal days when everything's running pretty smooth, which isn't all the time, by the way. We still have lots of stresses. This isn't like a social media thing where I am going to act like everything's perfect all the time, right? But we've gotten to a point where 90% of the time, everything's running pretty smoothly. You want to be back on camera? Are you going to be a little YouTuber? Here, come here. You know, and we get to spend time, and we're going to go to the gym here in a few minutes, and it's going to be great. She loves the camera. She loves watching it. But I'll tell you, if we didn't have a software, not everybody would know what they need to do. Not everything would be kept accounted for. And holy crap, our invoicing wouldn't be so dang good. It looks like the sky's so pretty right now. It looks like we have a green screen. And Brooklyn looks so perfect that she just looks fake. Like we're AI. So, I'm telling you, if you don't have a software, try out Jobber. You get 14 days free, then you get like 30% off using my link down below. We do get a kickback. We do talk about it a lot because we do get a kickback, but dude, I wouldn't talk about it as much as I do, like right now, if it wasn't really what changed our life and our business. All right, you want to get down? Okay. Because it does allow us. Today, I had a comment. I posted something on Instagram or whatever. How do you work out in the middle of the day, or how do you work out during busy season? It's because I have a great crew, right? Right now we're running 2 trucks, 2 trailers, 6 to 7 employees. Depends on the day. But we've tried to cut out fat. Right now we have 3 things that need to be gone. We have 2 enclosed trailers that we don't use. That monster 18-foot that we bought last year or 2 years ago, we just don't use it. It's too big for what we're doing. We have a mower that needs to be gone. My last Skag. It's time for it to go. It's just going to it's just been sitting around. It's just going to sit around, and there's just no reason for it. So cutting out that fat is huge. We've tried really hard over the years, and we just have a couple more things left to do. And then I'm cutting out my fat, hopefully, on my body. And bless you, Natalie. And that's what we got going. So Equip Expo, I believe it helps people. I believe it changes your life. If you are planning on going, plan soon. Plan sooner than you would think. 67 days away. That's what we're doing. We got aeration before then. That's a huge focus of mine right now. Just getting prepared for that, aerating, seeding, even getting a lot of calls about dethatching. And then we're focused on snow, which is just sad and crazy to think about. But it's just the reality of business. Our weekly mowing is running smooth. Our weekly mowing is set in stone. We're just riding that out the rest of the year, right? Now it's time to focus on those additional services. For us right now, the focus is aeration, overseeding, even dethatching, leaf cleanups. And then I know people love snow. I hate snow, but might as well make money off of something you hate, right? So snow removal, that's what we got going. Peace out. Now it's gym time. Upper body day, my favorite day. You ready, Natalie? All right, peace out. Links down below if you want to save money on Equip. If you want to check out Jobber. Not scammed. Don't get scammed by these texts. I'm telling you, they're good. We'll see you guys. Peace.